DJI Osmo Pocket 3 belongs in your camera bag 2026. Alright, so in today's video, I figured why not talk about a camera I don't use enough, a camera that I want to use more. I kind of want to convince myself and maybe help convince you that the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 does belong in my camera bag. I love small cameras. I love pocketable cameras. I love things that are realistic for me to bring around, whether it be going out for dinner, going for drinks, daily lifestyle stuff. Setting up a big camera body like this one here, it's not realistic when you're running around and you're busy, at least for me. I love having my Ricoh GR4 because of the size of it. It's so small, it's easy to bring around everywhere. And this, well, this is kind of the same thing, but for video. So in today's video, we are going to be going over the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, some of my favorite uses for it. I figured for the next day and a half, 2 days, whatever it is, let's carry it around, let's travel around with it, and let's see how it could fit into your daily routine, your daily life. I'm gonna switch over to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in 3, 2, 1. All right, so I am switched over to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This tracking stuff is really cool. It's just seamlessly tracking and go lower, high, whatever it is, it tracks, it follows. Love that. Already love it. Let's get into it. All right, so it is 50 degrees here in Brooklyn. It has been so cold this winter. It's got to be one of the coldest winters I could remember in a long time, but not today. So we got a nice coffee. I find it's kind of challenging to get inspired in this weather. You're not pumped to go outside and shoot content or record videos or grab photos. It's just cold. Like, who wants to be outside in the cold? Not me. But today's not that. Today's nice out, so we got our coffee. We're gonna hit the streets. Going to hit the office, actually. Gotta get some work done. For those of you who don't know, I own an events company called Max Hospitality. We specialize in bar and food service. That's my main gig. That's my 9 to 5, and this is kind of the 5 to 9. This is the dream, recording content. Not sure if we're gonna tie that kind of stuff into this necessarily, but just figured I would kind of talk about that a little bit. I started the event business about 6-7 years ago, a little bit before COVID. Once COVID happened, it kind of took off a little bit because people were doing private functions rather than going out and celebrating because you couldn't go out and celebrate. Been on this journey ever since. We got a storefront over in Brooklyn, so I'm gonna head there, do some inventory, load up for a party we have today with J. Crew, so a pretty cool client. Also, just realizing now the storefront still has some Christmas paint up. Gonna probably have to take that down, figure that out at least. The depressing part of the holiday being over is taking down those decorations, but that does mean one thing. It does mean it's getting warmer. We're getting closer to the summertime, which means, well, we'll be out more, taking more photos, we'll be traveling more, which is exciting. Speaking of traveling, my girlfriend surprised me with a trip for my 30th birthday to Amsterdam, so I am super stoked for that. Haven't been there ever. Excited to leave the country, excited to travel, excited to have some quality time and rest and relaxation with her. But I'm really excited for some cool photo and video opportunities out there as well. Gonna be doing a video, an exciting video for me. This is a video I've always wanted to do, a what's in my camera bag, I guess, kind of a video. Just kind of showing what I'm planning on bringing, maybe hearing some suggestions, kind of how I travel. Other than that, we're gonna head to the office today. We're gonna get some work done for Max Hospitality. It's a struggle being an entrepreneur. You have so many different hats to wear. This is one of the hats I wear, being a coordinator, so to speak, planning events, leading a team. But this is what we signed up for. This is the dream. We're living it now. Gonna hit up the wonderful woman who paints our storefront for the holidays. Gonna change the Christmas theme, maybe do a Valentine's Day theme. That might be cool. Get that started now. Maybe a Valentine's Day / like Super Bowl Sunday kind of theme. That could be fun. We'll see what she says. Depending on pricing, we'll lock that in. Maybe we'll do a little B-roll video of that. That could be cool. Looking forward to that. Gonna do some inventory. Gonna lock in on emails. Get some work done. Hope you're having an amazing, productive day. Chat soon. Peace. feel like this is a really cool camera for people who are into fitness. It can track you while you're working out. It's super small. And as I mentioned, it's magnetic, so you can connect it to probably most machines. And I feel like at the gym, I don't think it's really nice to have like a big camera set up at the gym. I feel like people are there to work out. You should respect their space. So I feel like this is a really, if you're a fitness creator, you're looking to create content focused around fitness, this is a really awesome camera. Also, if you live in a small town or an area where you don't have a lot of friends to help you go out and record, I think this is cool for just like BTS, day in the life, and vlog style content. I think it's cool for photographers who are just trying to maybe do some of that POV stuff. You could set this up, like I said, have the active track you and get some cool shots. Another group of creators I could picture this being super helpful for is food creators, people who are going out to eat and like doing vlog style content at restaurants, reviews, things like that. I feel like it's another one where you're out in public, you're at a restaurant. It's kind of rude to have a huge camera body set up unless you're planned, I guess, to go and shoot content. But I think this is kind of intimate and sweet if you're on a date as well. It's not distracting if you're with your partner eating dinner or having drinks. The microphone is, again, wireless and easy to use. So if you need to do a quick little audio or ASMR, super simple, super easy. 2 suggestions for food and fitness creators: DJI Osmo Pocket 3, for sure. One piece of advice I'd give to anybody looking to buy this camera is there is 2 kits. There's the Pro Kit or the Creator Kit. I'm not sure of the name, but it's more expensive. I'll put it up here. And then there's the standard kit, which is more affordable. But I think if you're gonna go ahead and get this camera, definitely go with the Creator Kit, because it comes with that small tripod, which you connect to your camera so you can kind of stand it upright. It comes with a portable charger, so you can plug in directly into the camera and it charges, which is really cool and super useful. And then it also comes with the microphone, which I'm using now. You know what? Let's do a test. I'm gonna turn the microphone off. So this is me just on the camera with the camera microphone. Let me know what you think of the audio. If you're gonna be making vlogs and making videos, save the extra money, pick up the Pro Kit, and that microphone is gonna just make your content that much better. Let's turn the mic back on. So with the Pro Kit, you could do things like this. You could walk away from the camera, still get some pretty crispy audio. I have the camera right now on the tripod the camera comes with. You're gonna get this camera for its portability, and this microphone is sweet. It kind of sweetens the deal for me, especially when you're vlogging. You really wanna have crispy audio. Get that Pro Kit. As creators, we tend to get gas, which means gear acquisition syndrome. So we need everything. We need the newest and latest gear. I find myself buying a lot of things I don't need, but this is definitely something that I will use a lot. I will incorporate it into all my content. All right, for example, I'm attached right now on that magnetic mount, and I'm getting this cool shot that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Even with a tripod, it's a lot harder to set up a tripod. I don't like setting up tripods in public. I get stage fright, so to speak. This is different. I feel like this is a lot easier to go out and record with. I don't overthink it as much. It's kind of easy, it's quick. If anything, people are kind of interested in like thinking like, what is that? It looks pretty cool. It's almost the same size as my phone, which is awesome as well. And yeah, that's it. All right, so we have our camera mounted to a magnetic mount that is attached to the outside of the car with the window open. It's a little risky, but anything for the shot, you know what I'm saying? Quad shot, oat milk latte, iced.
That's to go, boss?
Yeah, to go. Thank you, brother.
$8. What are you filming?
Just doing a little vlog style content. So, gonna be doing like day in the life stuff with the DJI Osmo Pocket. This is just for YouTube, some YouTube content. You make content or no?
No.
No? All right. But yeah, this one's cool.
I wouldn't mind starting.
This one, look, tracks you.
Yeah. No, the Osmo, right?
Yeah, the Osmo Pocket 3. You like it?
I've seen it, but like, is it any better, the quality than the phone?
I think the quality's maybe a little bit better, but what I like is, I like the tracking. What's up, brother? How you doing?
My main concern is like low light, you know, like they start kind of getting when it gets like dark, you know?
Yeah, I didn't do any low light testing really, but in here it looks pretty good. Yeah. I like this just because it's portable and I like.
It's also very comfortable. Like the phone.
Yeah. Also, this has a stabilization, so it doesn't get shaky, which is pretty cool. So, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, brother. All right.
I hope it blows up.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Take care, bro. So sometimes when I go out and shoot content, I'm in my head about people and what they might think. As far as like even going into stores, I think some people aren't as friendly and receptive to it, but then there's examples of that where people are receptive to it and they're curious. They want to know what you're shooting, and a lot of people in general are shooting content these days. So never be afraid to share what you're doing. You never know, that person could be a follower, a supporter, and also just a cool person to connect with. You never know who you're gonna run into and who's watching you. I will say I've had experiences where I've shot in public and the store owners or the people working aren't so comfortable with it. And listen, you're gonna get that no matter where it is. They don't want you to record. Who cares? Anytime I decide to record, it's a good idea in a store. There has been a couple of occasions where people complained like, oh no, nothing but iPhone photography in my store, whatever. But that's an example of a cool dude who wanted to know what I'm working on. I like to be able to put people on, whether it's a new accessory, new item, new gear, or just make a friend, make a connection. Now, I will say the people in Milk and Honey are cool and down to earth, and I'm friendly with some of them. I go there a lot. But most people are going to be curious when you're shooting. Most people are friendly. Most people create content. Most people want to create content. So it's always cool to put people on to what you're doing, what you're working on. You never know who your next supporter is going to be, and I think that's an important way to look at it. Supporting aside, also, at the end of the day, be a good person, share love, share positivity, and yeah, that's it. Going to dinner with one of my best friends tonight, James. Not sure if I'm going to vlog a whole lot there. Maybe share some situations in some low light settings so you have a realistic idea of how things look at a restaurant setting late at night, dinner. I was supposed to make reservations for dinner. I didn't do that, so we're going to be winging that. Hopefully we can find a place to go. My friend James is a little bit particular and picky about his food. He likes to eat good, so that might be a struggle. So headed out to dinner now. It is much darker. It's much later. The red brake lights of the car in front of me is the only thing lighting me. I think it's doing a pretty good job of picking me up in this dark setting. So headed out to dinner, just freshened up, got a different, just had to clean it up, get a fresh fit going, get a new fit on, freshen up before dinner, go into a restaurant in Williamsburg called Aurora, a little Italian spot, something light, something easy tonight. Didn't really make any specific reservation, so didn't really have an opportunity to go anywhere crazy. I will say I charged the microphone and the camera when I was home for about 15-20 minutes changing. Mic's on 100 and the camera seems to be at just about the same, so pretty quick to charge as well, which is important, I think, especially if you're using this throughout the day. So like that. The Pro camera kit did come with a charger, a portable charger as well, so I can always use that if I need to, but good to know that if the camera does run a little bit lower on juice, it's pretty quick to charge. With my boy James, owner of the company Made Home Realty. Him and wifey own and operate an amazing business. And another really cool use case, I think, for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 would be for any realtors out there. This would be a really cool, easy camera to record your listings, to just vlog as a realtor, as a real estate agent, tours. Really, really good. Yep, tours. So I think this is a really cool use case for this camera as well.
Muscat.
Muscat. What's that?
Let's get it.
Oh, let's get it? Let's get it. Cheers. Cheers to that. All right, so if you've made it this far into the video, I am super appreciative and super grateful. But now I need you to do me a favor. Drop me a like, drop a comment, ask me any questions you might have, give me any feedback you might have, subscribe to the channel, and look out for the next video. Next week, we're going to Amsterdam, and just to give you a little bit of a sneak peek, I'm going to be dropping a video of what is in my camera bag, what I'll be traveling with, and I'm really excited to hear your thoughts. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 belongs in your camera bag 2026.